Awesome Rider review.
Hey YouTube, Awesome Rider here with a review of Figuarts Zero Terror Dopant. For those of you who don't know what Figuarts Zero is, it's a subsidiary line of Figuarts that is done in a statue style. So this is not an articulated figure whatsoever. It is mainly just a highly detailed statue. So this review should be fairly short. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box to get started and fix the background since it's being a douche. So the box is really nothing spectacular. It's a lot larger than regular Figuarts boxes. It's kind of black with like this, I don't know, like weird, not weird, but it's just kind of this design as you can see here. I think it's maybe something to do with Terror, I don't know. We got a picture of Terror right here looking menacing. It says Terror Dopant, Figuarts Zero up here. Kamen Rider W logo. On the side here we get a picture of the figure with the Figuarts Zero logo. It says Terror Dopant again. And on the side here it says Terror Dopant and then shows a shot of him with the other Figuarts and Figuarts Zeros of the Dopants in the Sonozaki family and such. And on the back here, once again, we get a shot of him. And then we have a shot here of Cyclone Joker Extreme fighting him. Honestly, this looks like Cyclone Joker Extreme is tough-talking a statue. Like, he's getting ready to fight Terror, and he's, like, tough-talking this thing. And then we got a close-up of him, and then it shows the accessories that he comes with. So, nothing too wild or exciting. Okay, so as for what he comes with, he just comes with the evil tail. You can see the box right here. It's nice. It's actually written on there and engraved, and it's fairly well detailed. And here's this, and it's like a brush, and I don't know, but that's the neat that they included that. It fits his character. And then of course you get the stand that he comes with, which is just like a Tamashii stand without any like razors for the figure, and it's just see-through brown, and it says Terror, and it's got his logo here. And then a quote down there, which I will try to be sure to put down the bottom of the description, but I might forget. But so that's neat that he has his own stand. Now here's the figure itself. Surprisingly, there's not as much going on as I thought with this figure in terms of detail, but it's still pretty well done. Whoops, sorry about that. So his face, very nicely detailed. Looks pretty sweet. The details are just great. The head sculpt is done very well. All kinds of little intricate details in his head. I know there wasn't a whole lot of detail, I just meant over the whole body, but this looks really nice, and the blue paint is really nice and glossy. His mouthpiece also very menacing. He just looks very menacing, and the head sculpt does a good job of it. His body here, this is where I talk about like not a lot of detail, is mainly black, but the sculpt of his body, that sounds kind of gay, but it's done nicely. He's got these little spikes protruding from him, which looks good. And then this like skull bearded thing here, which looks nice as well. It's coming up with his hands up here. He's got blue fingernails. You can see here. Here's his driver for his memory, which looks nice. He's kind of got this red skirt thing going on. There's his feet, and then it's just clear black under there, or not clear black, solid black. And here's his black cape here. You can't really see much behind it. There's not really a whole lot to do, and it's all golden back here. I feel like there's something else I was going to mention about this. Oh yeah, this piece is kind of rubbery. It's not breakable, but I just felt like it was worth mentioning. But so yeah, really, that's it. He looks good. You know me, I like articulated figures, and it would have been cool to have a regular figure out of him, but I think the Figuarts Zero line does these Dopants justice, and it's cool to have representation of him. Just to give you an idea of his scale compared to other Dopants, here is him with Nazca. Like about the same, height. Nazca's head is a little bit taller, without counting this. So there's our Nazca. The reason I didn't use regular Nazca is because his wings have a tendency to come off. And then here we have Weather Dopant. And yeah, it fits very well in scale. So they look good with the standard Dopant Figuarts. And I think this is definitely going to look good when Clay Doll and then the other Zeros release to have a nice representation of the main Dopants. So overall, it's a pretty nice figure. I can only really recommend it to huge Double fans, or maybe those of you that are into Rider and villains that like statue type figures. I think it's a pretty decent figure, but it's still a little pricey, and I think it's really only for hardcore Double fans that want everything from the show. So other than that, like if you're a casual fan, I can see it being an easy pass, unless you're a huge fan of Terror himself. So anyway, until next time, make sure to check out the epic site writersrangersrambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. And be sure to listen to the Crazy Podcast while you're there, and stop by the Ramblers to discuss terror or anything else tokusatsu or other related. Until next time, the Awesome Writer, signing out.